Hello everyone, my name is BJ, and today I'm going to be showing you a little cannon I made. I do believe it's the biggest cannon out there right now. Now of course you can make a bigger cannon, or should I say taller? Yeah, the tallest cannon out there. Um, but this was a simple design that allowed it to go 32 high and 7 slots in the bottom, like every TNT cannon. Now, I call it the Ghost Bomber because I always forget to change the sign whenever I make a video. But it's called the Ghost Ghast. Yeah, let's call it the Ghast Bomber. Because gas are horrible. The Ghast Bomber Classic. However you spell classic. The Ghost Bomber Classic. Why is it called Classic? Well, because I'm working on version 2 of it right now. But I'm not going to give away any of that information just yet, because it's going to be a surprise. Now, any of you people that want to know how this works, I will be giving out a tutorial on how to make it. I'm not sure how soon that'll be coming out, because I am in the midst of making version 2 of this cannon. And so I could do the tutorial now or after I release version 2. You guys can decide that. Leave your whatever you want in the comments. You know, tell me, do you want the tutorial now or do you want version 2 and then the tutorial? Anyway, I'm going to fill up the cannon right now. I'll put an annotation to skip this process if you absolutely hate watching someone fill up a cannon, but I will be talking more in depth about the cannon while we do this. This is the one shot that it fires off, and then you just fill the cannon from there. I like to do it this way, where you go 2 up and then fill in the 2 the rest of the way. But of course I fail at it because I'm not holding shift. It's much easier if you hold shift. And yeah, this takes 3.5 stacks of TNT. That's 224 TNT. Pretty insane. Oh, and if you count our little shot that we'll be firing off, it's 225. So yeah, pretty big cannon. And it only uses redstone repeaters. There's only one redstone torch that it uses, and that's to put the, well, actually 2, because it's got to invert the power. But one redstone torch is just used to send it through my adminium or bedrock, whichever you like to call it, base at the bottom. Because if you don't know what that rock was down at the bottom, it was bedrock / adminium. And yeah, that's because I'm using a texture pack. It's called Tychon's Mix. I think it's like a mix of the Gerdoku texture pack. I'm not entirely sure about that. Mainly because I'm not into the whole realm of texture packs and stuff. I'm just like, oh, this looks awesome. Let me get this. And so I got it. And I don't really look into too many other texture packs. Because I can't speak. Because I really like this one. So, yeah, anyway. Back to the cannon. So, yeah, I'll be linking the save for this so that you can play around with this cannon on your own. Like, break open the core in there. Because, as you can see, all these wires do lead back to somewhere. But it's entirely covered in smooth stone because I cleaned up the cannon. Otherwise, it would have looked really bad. But you can crack that open and see how it works. And once I get the tutorial out, I'll be linking that in the description. And yeah, tutorial, that, and version 2 will be coming out soon. Oh, here's a nice feature. If you are just doing one column at a time, if you try to place TNT, you can't, because there's a sign here. So that prevents you from going higher than you're supposed to when you're just doing one row at a time. Anyway, it's fully loaded. Let's head on down, grab the ladder, I am pro at ladder jumping. Of course, I have lag, and that kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. I'm sure you can deal with it. Anyway, now it's time to figure out why it's called the Ghast Bomber. And prepare for lag, because 225 TNT, or 24 TNT igniting is a bit too much for my computer. So yeah, there it was. It was just a few seconds of lag. Now we're back to normal. Of course, I am having like general lag, which kind of sucks, but anyway. This is on far render distance, and I'm just going to walk backwards to show you how far away from the cannon we're actually getting. Okay, why am I having so much lag? What is it? Whatever. Sorry for that small interruption. I'm just trying to improve the quality of the video. Anyway, these torches are to help me follow a straight line. So yeah, we're going pretty far away from the cannon. And you're like, is there even a crater? I bet that thing just launched into the air and exploded like midway through its segment, because, you know, TNT only stays ignited for like 5 seconds before it explodes. And I promise you there is a crater. Although it may not be within your sight, there is a crater. And I did mention that this is on the far render distance, correct? Because guess what? Dun, dun, dun. Just a little further. What? What happened to the cannon? It's going out of render distance. That's what's happening. Now it's completely gone. I even have a sign that says so. Says so. You can't even see the cannon from here. And guess what? We found the blast site. I even have fresh dirt to prove it. Let's collect this. But yeah, you can now guess why it's called the Ghast Bomber. Because say I'm just an enemy trying to intrude your great fortress, and I just walk up here, and then all of a sudden TNT comes right in my face and just explodes all over the place. And then I walk around and I'm like, where the hell did that come from? I have no idea. I am like, where did that come from? I think it came from this direction. Where is it? Oh my god. No, that's why it's called the Ghast Bomber, because TNT just came out of nowhere and totally pwned your enemy. And they can't find you. Unless, of course, they walk in the right direction for a good period of time, because, you know, we're a bit far from the explosion now. They'd have to definitely see the TNT coming to find you. But past that, you've got, like, it's almost like a camouflage cannon. You know, you're hidden out of render distance. But yeah. And version 2, which won't come out for a while, sad to say, because it's a pretty big project. Version 2 will be even better. It's going to be wider. I don't know if you guys like that, but I know what you will like is that instead of firing one shot, it'll fire an estimated 15 shots, all spread out, like diagonally, or however you want to say it. It'll go across this way. Like, the TNT will be spread out. Like, if this is where it detonated, there would be like a big line of explosions. So, yeah, it'll be much wider. I don't know if you guys are going to like that or not, because some people really like compact small cannons. But, I mean, seriously, as tall as it is, I mean, the width, I really don't think it's going to matter. If you build this thing, you're not really worried about concealing your cannon. It's already hidden in the render distance. So yeah, it's going to be much bigger and fire an estimated 15 shots, because there's going to be a TNT every other block now. So yeah, I'll post the save in the tutorial, in the description. And once I get the tutorial out, I'll post that in the description. Remember to comment if you want me to post the tutorial now or after version 2 comes out. And I'll post version 2 in the description once it comes out, along with my texture pack and the world that I'm using, because it was also made by Tyken. And I'll just link his YouTube channel, because he's got a lot of great stuff on there. So you can go through and sort out what you want from him. Anyway, that was my cannon. Look forward to version 2 and the tutorial. That will come out whenever you guys decide. And yeah, download the save to play around with this. I even made a little bunker for you guys to playing. It's definitely a role-playing kind of cannon, but aren't all cannons. Anyway, hope you liked it. Hope you liked it. Of course, I can't speak for the ending. But anyway, see ya.